Hello, everyone, and a welcome to the stream. This is Otaku Showboat. Today is Tuesday, September 15th, 2020. If you're watching the VODs on YouTube, please be sure to do all of the social and engagement stuff below the video. You can, of course, follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Otaku Showboat. You can support Pyanodon's mods development at patreon.com/Pyanodon and myself at patreon.com/Otaku Showboat, and today, being the 15th, the kittens are officially 6 months old. Right, Dolly? Aren't you happy? You're very happy. You're 6 months old. You're a big kitty now. Well, still kitten, but bigger kitty now. You're a big kitty now. Yeah. You have another 6 months before we have to stop calling you a kitten, but hey, you're halfway there. You're halfway to adult kitty. You're halfway. There you go. You can sit there now on the side of the desk. She was nice and comfy in my lap going into the stream today. So what shall I discuss before we begin? Hello. Welcome. You're going to of course, of course she's gonna go all the way up to the tip top. What shall we discuss going into today? So, what have I been doing lately? Well, as for what I've been playing, I have continued playing Astroneer, sort of also dabbled a little bit more in Crusader Kings 3. I can't get into it. There's 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 just something I'm not good at. I'm not good at making my own goals for myself. I want a little, just any structure whatsoever of any semblance of an achievable goal, and I can go with that. But in terms of making something for myself, no, I I don't. That I'm not all that into those types of games either, because of that very reason. The like pure sandboxy type stuff. It's like, no, no. I want some semblance of a goal. So yeah, I've just not been grasped by Crusader Kings 3 all that much. Astroneer, though, as I had said last time, I've found by this point it's a bit tedious. However, I have discovered a method of making it a little bit less tedious. It's just, no matter what, you're sort of stuck doing the same thing 7 times, and I've now done it twice. I've done the thing that you have to do 7 times twice now, and yeah, as it's nice that I've discovered a pretty easy method of doing the thing, but you still have to do that 7 times. Like I can't get past the tediousness of being forced to do something that many times. The same identical thing 7 times. It it's not. I don't know what the developers were smoking to think that that was a good idea of game design. I really don't know why they thought that that was a good idea in terms of game design, to force people to beat, in order to actually beat the game, to force people to do the exact same thing 7 times. Like, no, no, that's not good design. Not in the slightest is that even remotely good design. Anyway, outside of that, I am no longer alone in the house. My mother has returned with her boyfriend, along with a whole bunch of stuff from Massachusetts. In particular, there's a whole bunch of more movies and stuff that I uh, filed filed away yesterday. So they're back, which means now kittens have a few other distractions. I say as I have Dolly on my lap right now, but they've got a few other distractions to deal with. In particular, someone else who will be feeding them uh, over the course of time, and helping to take care of them. Yes, I am no longer the sole person who will be responsible for their continued existence, as I have been over these past couple of weeks. Although now they're used to me being their sole caretaker, so that'll be a transition period because they're going to be meowing at me for food now for a while until they learn that, oh hey, that's not going to be from this guy anymore. But because I've done it, they're basically always going to be complaining to me for food. Just because you as long as you do it at least once, they're going to be persistent about it. And if you ever do it again, then it's like completely concretely reinforced. You're never going to get rid of that behavior. It's never going to go away. But yeah, so anyway, that's the news. I'm a little bit like a little tired, but hey, we've got a stream. We've got a stream to do. So, Pyanodon's mods. I guess one other thing to note is that I did get a comment by the creator of Hellmod on my Hellmod video, my Hellmod tutorial video, about a few of the more concrete mechanics regarding how this thing works. And yeah, it's near enough just a rewording of stuff that I've already known in regards to how the Hellmod mod works. How the Hellmod mod works. Yes, beautiful, wonderful way of explaining that. And apparently, yes, there was some sort of a change on one of the versions that helps prevent like E values from showing up. Uh, it says that there's caps now on specific values that just sets stuff to 0, which is great, so that there's no like big values of things anymore. Which yeah, that's very very much appreciated. Um, the ability to set main and excluded products is not used in the matrix solver. That is now confirmed. It's not a thing. So if you like control left click or shift click or whatever that thing is where you can like set priorities, yeah, this works only when you're on the algebraic solver and not the matrix solver. The matrix solver also tries he says it uses a simplex method, whatever that means, and it will optimize the recipe chain. So when you have a recipe equal to 0, it's quote unquote inefficient. I don't know if I want this mod to tell me what it thinks is an efficient versus an inefficient recipe. Like, I think that's a little bit too smart, too intelligent of it, trying to be intelligent, when in some cases, no, I actually want to use an inefficient recipe. Like, there's going to be cases where I want to use something that's a little bit less efficient in a chain of things, and I feel like I have to fight the behavior of Hellmod in order to make it do what I want it to do on occasion. On occasion. But of course, the Pie Suite is worst case scenario, right? It's like the absolute worst case scenario for Hellmod to have to deal with things. Like, this is the currently the biggest, most complex mod suite that exists for Factorio. And yeah, it really highlights a lot of the limitations of Hellmod. And of course, they did also address that, of course, temperature is not really taken into effect in Hellmod just because of performance. It would need to iterate across every single ingredient and product of all recipes to find all temperature inputs. It would have to iterate over a really big list to find temperature and then make new entries in the recipe list of stuff that has temperature and like be able to actually account for all of that. And it's just a lot of processing. It's a lot of processing and wait time that you have to wait for it to process those recipes. Also, there's now a hell mod thing. This was just updated like today, or within between last stream and this stream, where it's added all of the resource recipes for all of the fluids, quote unquote, as well as like base mining stuff. Yeah, that's all here now in this category, which is greatly appreciated. Which is greatly appreciated because yeah, I've had trouble finding specific things, like under which category does the water thing exist? Like under which category is XYZ resource recipe in? So there we go. It's now under this one category, and that is an amazing, great quality of life improvement with Hellmod. Anyway, I'm going to adjust the microphone a little bit further back, just because I am sitting a little bit further back, and yep, the noise makes the kitty perk up. She's still relaxing in my lap. I am happy. I've got the dolly being very, very low energy right now, sitting in the lap. So what have we been working on? What did we do last time? And what are we going to do today? Well, last time I set up PCB2s. That was the main thing that we did last time. I finished the actual production of the printed circuit boards. Twos. PCB2s. So that's done. That's taken care of. One less major component to have to deal with. One fewer of the components to deal with for getting into neuroprocessors as well as into circuit 2s. One less thing to worry about, because of course thing is not a countable object. Ish. One less thing to deal with. And I also set up a build for organic solvent last time. Now, of course, I picked the wrong thing. There were a few issues that I noticed off screen. This didn't exist, this sinkhole, so I have placed this sinkhole now, and I've also placed the missing pipe here to keep things flowing. But what is the problem now? What is this one? The low. High? Why is... I need another thing for high. There we go. There we go, that does it. I just needed another thing. Yet another thing. And yeah, that's not a sinkhole. It's not a sinkhole, it's a burner for ammonia. Ammonia gets gas vented. It currently gets gas vented. I could have sworn this took a sinkhole previously. Now it takes gas vent to vent ammonia. Oh, this game. This game. It's a sinkhole for aromatics. It's a gas vent for ammonia, and this is why I hate these icons. This is why I hate these icons, because you don't know if it's a solid, if it's fluid or gaseous. AKA, please only have one building that vents all of the things. Why do we need two different buildings venting the stuff? Like, why do we need a sinkhole and a gas vent as two separate objects? Why is it not just one object to void all of the fluid stuffs? Because they're all the same. They're all fluid. Even if it is technically considered a gas, it is still a fluid. in terms of the game mechanics and how it flows. It is all fluid. Everything is fluid. Technically, even solids are fluid, but still, that's separate issue. Separate issue, right there. Solids still flow, technically, just really, really slowly. Effectively not. But anyway, that's our organic solvent taken care of. That is organic solvent. So now I have to move on as we continue on the path towards getting into the neuroprocessors, and that is to set up optical fiber. That is the next step. That is the final major component that I need to set up to get into neuroprocessors. Neuroprocessors, of course, being the last major component that I need to get into Pi Science. What's Pi Science going to do for us? Well, it's going to unlock some improved recipes for some stuff. Like it will give us access apparently to Ocula, but I don't know how that's going to work out for me. That would also require getting into calmodulin binding mutant peptides. That's not going to happen for a while. Same with the artificial blood. That's not going to happen for a while. We get engorged poison sacs, which actually is really good to have for Vrauk when I get proper recipes to do the Vrauk out of their cocoons. That would be ideal. So the thing about the Pi Science is not only do we get access to all of the recipes that take just the Pi Science, because I'm doing vat brain biocomputing, it would also allow me to do all of the recipes that take Pi Science plus chemical science. So it's a really, really major overhaul, basically, of how much stuff we get access to, the recipes that we will get access to out of all of this stuff. We'll get access to Zapier. Hey, that's a great thing. I like actual Zapier recipes and the individual breakdowns. Yeah, being able to break down dedicated into skin is what I need for Zapier. That would be fantastic. I would love that. And of course, we get access to this stuff here. We still have to raise from eggs, no matter what. Pretty sure. Yeah. No matter what, you're raising eggs. It's just I would like the larva. Where's the larvae stuff? I want to raise the things. Where's the cub? Cub raising. Gib cub raising. Assisted embryology. There we go. That's the one I want. Yes, assisted embryology. That's what I would like, and that's gonna come quite late. Uh, this also requires. Well, it's better with growth hormones, and it's better with all of the everything. But this stuff primarily is resveratrol, right? That's the thing I need is resveratrol. Where does that get unlocked? Where is resveratrol? That is currently available. Currently available. Just set up Yotoy. Yay! It's just Yotoy. Aloe. There's your resveratrol. Is that a new icon for Microsin J25? I have not noticed that. I swear that's a different icon. I could just be not remembering this substance, period, but I swear this is different than what it used to be. I don't even remember what it used to be, but I think there's a difference there. But yeah, it's such a huge tech getting into assisted embryology. Like that is the best one period, like by far. Getting into assisted embryology. And it's a chemical plus Pi Science tech. It has quite a few uh, prerequisites to get into it that are also pi science, chemical science, but yeah, this getting here. It's required to get here to even do Xenos in the first place, as well as to even do Arthurians in the first place. And we're going to want to do Arthurians. It's like brains, but no, it's Arthurians are used for other things, not just for their brains. They do have the highest brain output, but it's sort of offset by the fact that they consume cotton guts primarily. That they are a little bit offset on their brain output, despite outputting multiple brains. I would want to have the tech upgrades to increase the number of brains that get output by Arthurians by a lot before I really want to take care of them and do a setup for them, I should say. Land Animals Stage 3 unlocks literally nothing besides getting access to other animal techs. So it's again, it's progression. Good, wonderful, beautiful progression as we go along, but I really am looking forward to some of the things that I will get access to in all of this mess of text that we get access to once I get Pi Science. In particular, I am really looking forward to having a Phydicis at some point in the future. I may want to just blitz my way into getting a Phydicis once I'm able to actually do so. That would be great. That and or the Dingredo, Big Wolfie, because Wolfie is fast. Wolfie is very fast and full of destruction and mayhem. Phydicis is really fast and has absolutely zero destruction and mayhem. So I would like the Phydicis. That is a great upgrade to have. So today, optical fiber. I need it. I needs it. Where am I going to do it? Is the question. I am going to have a separate factory that will do Aramid and Kevlar, and that is where we're going to begin. All 4 of these production blocks in here are all going to be done in one factory, and then the optical fiber is going to be in a completely separate factory blocks. And it's going to be these 2 blocks, because I have decided, and I have not expanded off screen. I wanted to expand before the stream today. Like, I wanted to take the half-hour-ish before I started the stream today to just expand my landfill out, but I got a little bit blocked by that. I had to take care of a slight issue. An ever so slight issue. So there's a bit of code that I had written that was incorporated into PyBlock regarding the landfill painting mod. It makes it so that the landfill painting recipes match the PyBlock landfill recipes. So you can just pick what type of landfill you want to make, and it's the same recipe as PyBlock's recipe. What I did not include in that code was a line to also set the stack size to 1000. So by default, even though you can just make the landfill normally, the stack size is not the same. It is a stack size of 100 units for all of the landfill variants versus 1000, which is the amount of the standard landfill in PyBlock. So I had previously manually added in that little line that says, hey, set the stack size to 1000 for these variants. And unfortunately, that is not a thing that has been included in, like, updates to PyBlock. So I had to add that. I had to add that myself in this most recent version of my copy of PyBlock. so that I can have a stack size of 1000 for that landfill variant. The grass landfill variant in particular is the one I use, because I would rather see grass than nondescript brown. I would rather have grass than brown. Rather would look at green. Would like green. Not so much brown. I mean, it used to be nondescript gray, but now it's brown. In the vanilla landfill color stuff. Why not just cover it in concrete? I could. I have been. But so I would, for the exception that I would need to add a whole bunch of roboports because these blocks are too big for total roboport coverage along the periphery. Like, I would absolutely just paint the world with tile coverage, but it wouldn't be able to get the insides of these without adding additional roboports like I have in some of my builds. That's like the one thing legit blocking me from just doing that instead. Because I would like a planet painted in Nextlit tile with its plus 240% movement speed bonus. I would like a planet just covered in Nextlit tile, but not going to get that anytime soon. Okay, we're going to have to build out this Aramid build. I will need nanomaterial factories that I don't think... Let me have a look in my mall. I should have them set up, but do I have any? I do! Hey. Thank you, past me, for actually having all of the things, requesting all of the everything. All of the Mark 1 stuff is requesting stuff and things. This is my bot-based mall, by the way. I'm building all the everything in here. I have everything. I have spots enough to cover everything that is a building or a logistical item in this set of stuffs. Basically, the only thing I don't have coming to my mall right now by default is science. I don't have science, so I can't make the or I can't just straight up have automated all of the data array stuff. Oh yeah, so this is the factory thus far. We're not at chemical science yet. We're not at pi science yet, which is a step before chemical science. We are in green science. We are in green science, and we are doing a sideways method of getting into some chemical science stuff. That's what I have done. I have closed the thing, and I needed to keep the thing open. I need nanomaterial factories. These, I need those. Please bring those. I also should have those FBs, fluidized beds. Do I have any fluidized beds? I don't think oh, I do. Good. I do. Somewhere in this mess, I have fluidized bed reactors. Here. Again, Pyanodon, if you ever watch this, FLUIDIZED. Fluidized. Z sound. Z. That I'm not British, so that absolutely makes me angry seeing S on the name of the building like this when a lot of the other buildings have been fixed to be Z's rather than S's. Aluminium is one thing, but the whole S versus Z thing, yeah, it's Z. It's Z. It's always gonna be Z. Although I myself do prefer some British spellings of things. I always write gray as GREY. It's not GRAY. It is not there. It is not an A. Not to me, at least. It is E Y for gray. And let's see what else. What else? I think that's the main one actually. Like I do prefer gray. I prefer gray, and I would prefer it if sulfur was PHER, but no, it's technically F. My brain wants to see PH, but no, it's F in sulfur. Sadly, it is just that way. Uh, anyway, what's this train station look like? My God, I think I have set up a list of what I need on this train station. Have I not? Have I done said thing? I don't think I have. So let's list out what I need on this train station. That's gonna be fun. I need molybdenum, aluminium, titanium, sodium hydroxide, or NaOH. I need sulfuric acid, H2SO4. I need nylon. I need organic solvent. That's just for this block. For the PPD, I would need nothing. I would need nothing for the PPD. Because I can make all of this on site out of tar and water. Which tar is water. Nichrome, that's one I do need to bring in. Nichrome and LN2, liquid nitrogen. And that's it. That's it. So, and I also need the Aramid out and Kevlar out. That's 2 more items. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 total stations, of which there are 1, 2, 3 fluids. 3 fluids in this one. Oh joy. Let's see, we've got how many here? 8, 10, 12. There's 12 on that. I'm just gonna go ahead and just steal that as a copy and go over to my blueprints. Paste that down, and then paste that down. Ta-da! Of course, all the like belt and stuff is not going to be even remotely ideal on its locations. Oh hey, you need to merge. Merge! And you need to move a tile over. Oh, hello, Ollie. It's Ollie! The Ollie has joined me along with the Dolly. She's in my lap, and he's angry that she's in my lap. Right? Are you angry? Are you jealous? Are you jealous of your sister? Yes? Yes, you're jealous? You're jealous, Ollie? Yeah. He does get jealous of his sister. He gets very jealous of his sister. So doing that is nearly enough for completely required because I need to just make sure that if I have anything being loaded from above, that it's able to get down to the doohickeys. Yes, the doohickeys. The depot stations. Or my supplier stations. Yes, big yawn, mister. And then, of course, I need to do a bit of adjustments on all of these things. I need power everywhere. I am not loading a doohickey. I need a not regular, but a requester train stop. There we go. Hello, Ollie. Welcome. Welcome, Ollie. Oh yeah, so yesterday I actually recorded a tutorial on optical fiber. It was a complete and utter ow, ow, ow. Dolly, please. No, not the claws on my thigh. Not the claw scraping across my thigh. Thanks. That's really bad. Ow. So, it was a complete disaster, in my opinion, because well, Dolly, like speaking of Dolly, she knows I'm about to complain about her. Oh boy, she was active and crazy, active and crazy, recording the optical fiber video yesterday. She was she was playing fetch. She wanted to play fetch with me. Kept bringing me her toy. Kept bringing it to me. And I think she did the thing, jumped on the doohickey again. I forget, honestly. Did you make me bleed? Am I bleeding? Oh God. Yeah, that I knew that hurt. I've got two at the moment, two big red streaks going down my thigh. Wonderful. Thank you, Dolly. Thank you for your rear claws being not sharp enough to make it actively bleeding, but still, it hurt. It hurt. At the very least, we keep them active enough that their back claws. Yes, Ollie. Ollie's sleeping. Yeah. Not so much when I pet him, though, right? Their back claws are not particularly sharp, but those front claws. Oh boy, I wish they would not be so sharp. I wish they would use their scratching posts a little bit more often than they do. They use them, it's just, you're still sharp. Still really sharp. Still really sharp on those claws. Yeah, I fortunately don't think she really broke much of the skin on that little scrape, because it was the back claws that she just used on me. Anywhoozle, this is a loading station? Really? Really now? Loading station? Well, alrighty then. Yeah, you're not PCB2. You are going to be Aramid. I have decided you shall supply the Aramid. And then you shall supply... What's the other thing? Kevlar. S Aramid, S Kevlar. Hello, Ollie. You're sliding. He's sliding. He's sliding. His backside is sliding on my shoulder. Yes, my boy. My Ollie. My Ollie. You're up against my shoulder. There you go. There you go. Reposition yourself, my boy. That's the pretty boy. Alright, there you go. So I need another thingy of this going out. Yeah, I need this. Oh, that explains a lot, actually. Okay, yeah, that is how I fit it. That is how I fit the thing. Bah. Yeah, pretty sure that's aligned. So that's 3 fluids in, 2 solids out, and a whole bunch of shenaniganry of solids. It's 1 extra than what I need. Oh, Dolly, you're getting up now? Dolly, you're getting up, or are you just repositioning? She's just repositioning herself. That's not about that. She's staying in the lab. But aren't you hungry? Aren't you, like, hungry, though? You haven't actually eaten yet, I don't think. Hey, aren't you gonna go complain to a person who feeds you? They think it's me. But, yeah. Anyway. Stuff. Things I need that to be output. Yes, output on that one. I need my bots to bring me things. I need to be standing out here. I need stuff. Oh hey, it iterated on all the names. I am happy. Thank you for iterating on the names. These are going to be what? What shall these be? Oh, I didn't actually have a station there. Wonderful. Wonderful. Alright, you. And then I have to decide what this is going to be called. I think it's just going to be called Aramid rather than Kevlar. R Molly at Aramid 1. This one's a fluid. R LN2 at Aramid 1. This one, another solid. R aluminium at Aramid 1. This one is R titanium at Aramid 1. Excuse me. I spelled that with 2 I's. Next. R NaOH at Aramid 1. That's sodium hydroxide. Request the nylon at Aramid 1. You request the nichrome at Aramid 1. I don't need either of these down here. You are S Aramid and you are R. What now? LN2 at Aramid 1. Nope, I already have that. This is the organic solvent. There it is. There we go. So I have LN2 and oh, where's the oh, that one's going to be the sulfuric acid, right in here. This one is sulfuric acid. It'll be glorious. Where's all the bots? There's my train of Logi bots. Hurry it up, Logi bots! I need you delivering to me. God, I really want some bot speed. Like I could really use for speed, robot speed. Oh God, it's utility science. Yeah, it's utility science to get into worker robot speed. Hey, yeah. This is why I have a mod for the Pi Suite called Purple Rain. Pretty sure I called it that for Panadons. It makes a lot of these, or all of these, utility science texts that don't use production science. It changes them to be production science rather than utility science. Yeah. Because in the vanilla game, you have the option of going into both purple or utility yellow science. Once you're at blue science, you don't need to do one and then the other. You can easily do utility science before you do production science. But here in the Pi Suite, you have to do production science before you can get into utility science. It is a linear progression. So yeah, it's a really long wait before you can get into any of the vanilla technologies that take utility science without production science. It's just really painful. The later techs do take both. Like the later techs definitely take both, but you have to get like it's a huge boost, right? If you have utility science in the Pi suite, you have production science. So essentially what ends up happening is you can do the worker robot speed 3, 4, and 5 all at the same time. So you don't just get a 45% speed bonus, you get a 45, a 55, and a 65 worker robot speed bonus all at the same time. At the point in the game, you can now also make high-tech robots. So it's just a huge boost in speed. Just magical, immediate as soon as you get into utility science. Just because you have this huge progression of stuff. That's why I changed it to be purple. But we're not using that right now. I may enable it at some point just because my own impatience dictates that I want these speeds. Oh, yep, make sure, Dolly, that you reposition yourself before you fall off of my lap. Yes, she is grooming herself on my lap while Ollie sleeps. I have both of my kittens. They are here. Have you delivered stuff yet? You have not delivered yet. You're still making your way. My goodness, we're sort of stuck until they've delivered all of the things to me at the moment. Yes, Dolly. Hi. Are you content, Dolly? After grooming yourself, are you content? Okay. The point. What am I doing? What am I doing? I am going to set up the tar that I need first. How much tar? Not much is the answer. Okay. I will copy you over here. I did not grab everything that I need. I am so very sorry. I need to grab all of you. This is the spot. That gets placed. That gets removed. Those get removed. That can all go in the same direction. That will work. I hope. Oh, I left my doohickey behind. Hey, they delivered the things. I have all my stuff now. Huzzah, I can place down more things. There you go. You are R sulfuric acid 1. Might just start calling it H2SO4, which is the actual chemical. Alright, place all the things. Get this vehicle out of the way. Get power. Enjoy power. There's all that placement. We should be good to go now, right? That's good. I need ammonia. I need the everything. I need the everything. Yes, absolutely. Did I do? I don't remember naming a thing nichrome. I did. You things. I need you guys as well. You guys can exist right up here. I don't think I need that many, though. I need 8. I need more than 5. More than 5. 8. Six, 7, 8. That should work-ish. It should-ish work. Where's the void? Void? Void. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's hiding on me. Right here. There. Void. Void the things. Void the everything. Everything must go. There's that. There's our beautiful, wonderful stuff. Excuse me? Did I not also have... I guess I didn't copy the void on the purest. Impure. The impurest. Okay. Then I need... what now? If I'm doing the ammonia all the way up here, I will need the 3 chemical plants, as well as the 2 electrolyzers. Electrolyzers, electrolyze for me the glorious things. Water, give water. Just 1 tile away, please. Oh, thank you, bots, for being nifty. Destroy all oxygen. Then, chem plants. 3. Make me ammonia. Here. Make me ammonia here. Oops. Ta-da! Add power. No, we're not done yet, though, because we still need to do the inputs and outputs. Remember, I need chromium in to actually do this. Hello, my robots. Thank you for arriving with all due speed. Okay, who's chromium? Not existent. Hey, buddy, you are our chromium at Aramid 1. There you go. That's chromium. Hey, I found it. I found it. It was pretty simple to find. Off we go. The bots can chase me. That's just fine. Perfectly okay. Reasonable and acceptable. I shouldn't need the other below this, though. This station. So I say. We'll find out if I need it or not. You. Hi. Chromium. Bring me the chromium. That would be ideal. When I have chromium on a train to deliver. So that is the ammonia. The next step is the terephthalate chloride. This needs some tar processing units, which I have 20, of which I have 20. Alright, I need 3. 1, 2, 3. I guess there. Sure, why not? Ollie. I felt paw. Ah, that's what I felt. He's got his feet dangling on my shoulder. He's got his little paws dangling on my shoulder. Creosote, aromatics. That's what I need here. And I need a rectisol. Do I have a rectisol? Yes, I do. Of course I do. I always have what I need. Always. Without question, I have what I need. Yeah, so the rectisols I dislike a lot because they have a lot of recipes that are really fast, which makes them not that efficient because they end up being really, really fast recipes. Like, you use a rectisol to make anthraquinone as well, and it's just these recipes I've had issues, specifically though with the liquid nitrogen part of this. Not even the rectisol itself. It's the whatever compressor, I think, is the one that actually makes the liquid nitrogen. That thing is a 0.3 second cycle time on the liquid nitrogen. It's just obscene. And the game can only process one recipe per tick. So if you add speed modules to the thing, it quickly hits the cap that the game can handle. Where do I even have my LN2? Here. Yeah, it's a compressor that does this thing, so it's limited on its potential throughput because the recipe inherently is really fast and produces very few units per cycle. Just one of those things that gets all capped on you. Anyways, that needs to be that way. I will close that for now. This will be like that. That'll just go down. Yeah, that'll just go down from there. Let's get that tar brought in. And everything needs to have power. You also need nichrome in, so you need the solid. So, as it turns out, I have this stuff called chromium coming in, as well as a need for the nichrome. So, I'm thinking that this is going to be shared on this belt, and since I haven't got any chromium actually delivered yet... Oops. Am I really waiting on the chromium that much? I'm pretty sure we spent some time expanding chromium, so... What is going on with you? You are going down to drill heads on this particular batch. But, this is a number of trains limitation. I can easily add another train now to that, and we'll be good. We'll be better. As long as I remember to actually do that, because that's the other problem. Is I sort of have to remember to do that. Nichrome is this one. I have to bring this down because I don't have the width. I don't have the underground distance to do that very well. You are nichrome. Nichrome exists where? I always forget where nichrome lives. Is it raw? Is it high tech? Is it coal processing? Nichrome. Nichrome is under coal processing. I'm just blind, apparently. Because there's chromium. Nichrome's nowhere next to chromium. It is next to nexolite. It has nothing to do with nexolite, and yet that's where it lives. Okay. Okay, game. Sure. Fine. Be that way. Oh god, that's a lot of time. It's not an accurate amount of time, but it is a lot of time. Not a particularly accurate amount of time. I'm gonna still have that set up just in case. Just in case. Yes, it does say 688 hours, but a big portion of that was on ×5 game speed. A big portion was also on ×2 game speed, so we've still spent a long time. Like, don't get me wrong, we've still spent a few hundred hours, at least half of that. At least half of that by now. It's been a good long time. Right, you there. You are liquid nitrogen. Oops. Bring me the liquid nitrogen. Now, what tab is that under? It is fusion. Liquid nitrogen is under fusion energy. I wish that there was just a tab of all fluids gases. I wish there was just an all fluids gases tab, rather than have it split up by module of Python's mods, like by PySuite module. There should just it should be all one category, all fluids, every single one, every single fluid, and I just go down the list and find the fluid I want. It should all be under fluids. Fluids. There's a few PySuite fluids that are added into this fluids category. I want all of the things. I want all of the everything that is a fluid to be in one category. That's what I would like. Just all of the everything that is a fluid. By the way, this is all the fluids in the PySuite. Thank you. What is it really used for? For having this handy, nifty little button right here that shows every single fluid that exists in your current save. That's beautiful. It's glorious, isn't it? Most of this is Pyrot Wars, or a huge chunk of this is Pyrot Wars, excuse me. I think everything from Molten Stainless Steel onwards, like everything from here down to here, this is all Pyrot Wars stuff. These are Pi Petroleum handling, a vast, I think, nearly all of it down here is Pi Petroleum handling, specifically the drilling fluids 1, 2, and 3. The order of this would probably put fusion. It puts fusion up here. We've got some mixed stuff with alien life. Although this I think is mostly coal processing here at the top. We've got Pi alien life stuff actually listed first, or the PyBlock stuff listed first. Coal processing stuff. Yeah, it's just a cluster. It's a cluster. That's all the fluids. In case you hadn't seen those yet. Hey, we've got liquid nitrogen. Good. Good. That must mean we might have some terephthaloyl chloride being made. Terephthaloyl. There we go. We has it. Non-zero amounts. We also have ammonia now. Yay! Ammonia. Beautiful ammonia. Next, I need to set up the benzene build. I need a fluid sap, DDC, and FB reactor. So a fluid separator, huh? Fluid separator, where are you? There you are. I need a U. I need a U. And I need a U. I need that stuff. I need that stuff, and I need that stuff. My Amazon device thought I called it somehow. I did not do any such thing. I did not do any such thing. But I had to like be quiet because it wants to listen to what I'm saying. I don't want it to listen to what I'm saying. I don't want that to be a thing. Oh hey, that's simple. So what do I do to make sure that I always get the tar or the tailings out of this? Well, what I need to do is I need to vent excess tar. It needs to die. It needs to die so that this always moves. It does not matter that this always moves. By the way, I haven't looked at my power situation in quite some time. A lot of my stuff is not moving because I have backups, buffers. I am completely blocked. I have so much stuff right now. Eventually that stuff's going to move again, and my power draw is going to get completely spiked. Completely spiked. Now, I should note that some stuff is absolutely moving to do my red science, green science, and vat brain biocomputing for blue science. Like, that's all moving, but a lot of the other stuff isn't. A lot of other stuff isn't actually glowing all that much. So, yeah, I'm afraid. I am very afraid of what's going to occur going forward. I also need to make sure that I now put a overflow valve over on this end of things. So that way I am always getting provided enough tailings for my little fluid separator doohickey, making the coal water slurry fuel. Hey, you sinkhole aromatics. Aromatics must be sunk. And this is going to work with that rotation. Cool. This is functional. I can deal with this functioning. This is ammonia. I need to bring in my sulfuric acid. Hey, robots, thank you so much for being robotic and automatically bringing me stuff. Wow, that's a bit of a train. It's a shame if I were to walk outside of my logistic zone. That would be a real shame. You there. You are my request for the sulfuric acid, which is right here. Conveniently, under the category that says fluids. How convenient that there is a category for fluids that I can just go to and be like, oh hey, I now have sulfuric acid. And that is the nitrobenzene that I will need for this process. That leaves a chlorine requirement. So the chlorine will need some of this beautiful saline water, and that will of course come from tar. Essentially. I need a quenching tower. Quenching! There you are. I need you to quench for me. Quench all the things. Gib that. Gib that stuff. Pin. Die. Thingy. Water. I like water. Water's awesome. I need gas vent. I need that to not be there exactly. I need a sinkhole. And, how ironic. This is gonna make enough tailings to make the nitrobenzene. But, hey. I have so many tailings. I have so many tailings. And somewhere down here, I have this already, where I can do this thingy. Just grab each of those. That's gonna be the solids. Gone. Makes me happy. Killing all the solids. And then I need an electrolyzer. 2 electrolyzers, in fact. To split this saline. There we go. Combine those, vent the hydrogen, give power, and I need to, of course, output. Please stack for me. And there we go. Ta-da! There's chlorine. And then one more, for good measure, to actually make the PPD. The glorious and beautiful PPD. Which I am a tile off, because of course I'm always a tile off. Oh, that's dumb. Sure, we'll do it that way. Oh hey, since I need nitrobenzene there, I may as well not output that way. And then the ammonia, which, you know, if this was one tile to the right, that would make it really, really simple for me. So hey, one tile to the right we go. Just to make it nice and easy. Beautiful 1/2 per second of stuff that'll be made out of this. We'll have our PPD. It's beautiful. The phenylenediamine. Phenylenediamine. I guess that's paraphenylenediamine. I think that's how you say that word. And I'm pretty sure the P stands for phenylenediamine. Or just PPD. Just stick with PPD. Oh boy. Yeah. There we go. So there's that. That's that done. Now we can just do the 2 things. Yes, the 2 last final things in the entire block here. Just 2 more things. The actual production of the Aramid and the production of the Kevlar. Glorious Aramid and Kevlar. There you go. So. Yes, do that there. I need the PPD, I need that, and I need that stuff, which is already here. Want to buy completely mirrored version of this. Yes, I know that a mod like that exists. Like, I would like to have this on this side, but no, you can't have it. Not without a mod to make it so. There's the stuff again. This beautiful stuff, all the way over there. All the way here. TCL. And then it's just bring stuff in from below. And that's it. And above, I guess, because I need I need that stuff. Power, of course, needs to happen. You take... Oh, hey, it's sodium hydroxide. I don't make enough out of this. I don't want to depend on a byproduct. So I won't use it. Do not like depending on a byproduct. I'm going to use loaders here and shared belts, if possible, for these guys. And as for this one, it's its own belt for nylon. Alright, down we go. Let's see if I can get this done within the next 10 minutes. So we've got 2 in, and an out, and an out. I would like to keep that pin, actually, just so that I know what's what, what's where. So I know what's where. Okay, who's nylon? You are Molly. Okay, you are going to go in the opposite direction. I am realizing that my wires need to be attached properly. That's actually attached properly. Wow. Yes, please attach all the wires, because that can be a problem. That can end up as a problem. Nylon is all the way down here. Great. Wonderful. That and titanium. Okay, you two will share a belt. Going that way, and then up. We've got sodium hydroxide, which is a raw ores thing. Oddly, it is a raw ores thing. There you go. Bring me sodium hydroxide. Autosave is autosaving. And yeah, there we go. It's defined. I'm just waiting on a train of it. Titanium. Titanium. There's your titanium. And you are nylon. Let's grab that nylon. That's under wet tab. Which tab is nylon? Again, I do not know. Is it fusion or is it this stuff? It is high-tech. Nylon is a high-tech substance, in case you were not aware. The highest of high-tech. Oh, train. Going up. And that means that you are aluminium. Aluminium and other guy up there need to merge up together. Grab this here. And you are Molly. Molly is fusion. That goes up. Oh, there we go. Huzzah! Stuff things. One more thing. There is one more thing. And that is you. Or you. Using with the organic solvent. You with the organic. Where is organic? There it is. Did I define you yet? No, I did not actually define you. Hello, organic solvent. Nope, you're moving. He's moving. I got that Ollie face. Yeah, that pretty Ollie. That pretty Ollie face. Yeah, that's the boy. That's the pretty boy. Okay. De-organic solvent 1. There we go. Save that. And that is on its way. Ollie getting up? Is he getting up? Is it almost time for the break? Yes, he's saying it's time. Hello? Hello, my baby. Hello, my baby. Yes, it's my baby. My baby Ollie. Pretty boy. Yes, a pretty boy. What do you want? I still have the pretty girl in my lap. Pretty Dolly is still sitting in the lap. What am I doing, huh? What's all these things moving on the screen? You like these things moving on the screen? What's with all these things moving on the screen, Ollie? What's with all these? Go this way, go up, over, down, up, over, and up. So that's it, right? You are still on your way. Wow. Right. Makes sense, because the sodium hydroxide is being made way down here in this little square. It needs to go all the way up here for its delivery. Yeah, that's, distance. That's a distance, alright. That's a bit of a ways to go. However, with that, I now should officially have Kevlar being made, as well as Aramid fiber. As soon as that sodium hydroxide gets up here. We did it! I've got non-zero stuffs. Non-zero of the things. Hello. My Dolly. Dolly's repositioning. You trying to be really comfy, my girl? Then I gotta bring this down all the way. We're gonna go ahead and have this go right down this way. And go over 1, because it needs to go over 1. So it can get in there. Oop. I need you. I need you to work with me here. There you go. There we go. That is that taken care of. Just gotta do the trains. These are, of course, only gonna have one stack in them. Take my half stack of coke. Aramid. S Aramid, you, D Aramid 1, and D Kevlar 1. Apply to depot. Full cargo, circuit condition. Go ahead and do your thing. Heading on up. Next train, same thing. 2 cargo wagons, limit to a single stack. Get the rest of the coke put in the locomotive. And we've got Kevlar. Supply to depot. Full cargo, circuit condition, auto magically, and let us not forget to assign these priorities. We've got Kevlar, which is in coal processing. Okay. D Kevlar, Kevlar. There you are. Scroll all the way down the list. And then we've got Aramid, which is what? I would imagine fusion, but it's not. Ores? Yes. It's under raw ores, Aramid. For, again, some strange reason. D Aramid. And there we go. We have finished the thing before the break, with like a minute before the break. We did the 2 major things. The Kevlar and the Aramid. Yay. Yay, my boy, we did it! Celebration times with the kitten, the 6-month-old kitten as of today. Oops. He slid. He slid. And that is my alarm to signify that it is the halfway point for the stream today, which means it is time, of course, to take the regularly scheduled break. If you are watching the VODs on YouTube, thank you so very much for watching. I will see you on the next one, do all the social stuff, etc., etc. For those of you watching live, the 2 views that I currently have right now, according to Twitch. I'll be back in a few minutes where we will now go over and do the actual optical fiber, and then I have no idea what I'm doing immediately afterwards. I will see you all then.